The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between these Road Warriors and the Philadelphia Eagles. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wildcard Weekend. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that return's going to cost him just a little bit compared to a touchback. He's out just shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, but it's very minimal gain.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Williams. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Slot man's in motion right. 3rd down. Here's Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Williams from the gun. Connection made. Kyle Manunga. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. His first pass falls incomplete. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Gain of 14 yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And they try to foul right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you try
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's our visiting team and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Manunga. And he's going to be stopped out at the line. to begin this ball game.
Bro, we punting that or what we doing, man?
Gonna get it again.
All right, that's a bit.
That's a bit. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So fourth down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. And that's going to hit and continue out of bounds. They'll mark it right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Allen going to throw to get things going. Quick throw, taken in. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now Allen on first down. He's got it inside the 5. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Also 3rd from the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Throwing up top. That's hard. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A dive and a incredible.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a St. Louis first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome. Defense's protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, St. Louis.
St. Louis.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Desperados 7. Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Out to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 33 yards.
First down, Desperados.
On the give, it is Monunga. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Burden, the man on the move. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Desperados.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Desperados draw closer here. It's 21-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. A little setup, second down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Sweat. A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 48-yard line.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Moving outside the pocket. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big time play for Philly. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
To the 5-yard line. Second and goal. Here's Allen to throw. And now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to go back, taken down at the 6.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. That's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing again is Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. To the air once more is Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard line.
Second and 7. On the ground, here is Manunga. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And now he loses the football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Santos for the extra point.
Jairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Desperados are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On 1st down, it's Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
56.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Desperados are going to take over just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard
Yeah, they know what's up, 'cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off the damn heads.
They're going to run it here with Manunga. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burton. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
gain of 16 yards. And a St. Louis first down. A gain of 16 yards.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Sidney Brown, the safety, bursting through there to record the sack. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he's not going to get the first down. They net him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's what. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Williams. The right side, caught by Burton. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with a 3rd down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. His first catch of the Wildcard game, and good for a 1st down.
That's good for a St. Louis 1st down.
Here's Williams. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Williams. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Now he'll air one out. That's hot. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the St. Louis.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
And under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Zach Ball. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. This one complete to Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. 1 first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
From
line.
the gun. Throw here for Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dio Odengbo. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Williams pass.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Third and long. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
That's good for a St. Louis
Off play action.
first down.
Here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Burton, the man on the move. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. As he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
At the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a second and 9.
56.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That is caught. It's fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
First down and goal to go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the coverage.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that? 1st and 10, and it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And the Desperados will take over at their own 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And a St. Louis first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
2nd and 10.
What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nolan Smith getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
What is up, guys? Yes.
Here's Williams now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. One final play. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means they're right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.